In the end, it was just 3 Republican senators who voted against health care reform, but it was enough to stop the bill in its tracks. Now the GOP faces a reckoning with an embarrassing failure in Congress and a failing presidency. If you want to know what failure looks like, just take a look at the last 36 hours of the Trump presidency. President Trump tried to lay blame for the health care failure at the feet of 3 Republicans and the Democrats, but in the end, he wasn't able to keep his party unified and failed to deliver on a key campaign promise for his base. The president has in his attempts to bully his attorney general into resigning. Jeff Sessions vowing to stay on as long as Trump sees that as appropriate. The president did succeed in unifying practically all of Washington against his treatment of the attorney general. The president has failed in his attempt to change the conversation with his tweets banning transgender troops from the military. The chairman of the Joint Chiefs of Staff saying the Pentagon will not make any changes to its transgender policy until Trump clarifies what he meant. Quote, in the meantime, we will continue to treat all of our personnel with respect. In effect saying, no, Mr. President, no. And the president even managed to fail with his address to the Boy Scouts of America. The head of the group now apologizing to its members for the president's rhetoric. These are our lead stories this morning, despite the fact that Trump's communications director went on a profanity-laced tirade against members of the White House senior staff. We'll get to that vulgarity in just a moment. Good morning, everyone. It's Friday. Thank God it's Friday, right? A lot of failures on this Failure Friday. It's July 28th. Joe has the morning off. With us, we have senior political analyst for NBC News and MSNBC, Mark Halperin, national affairs analyst for NBC News and MSNBC, John Heilman, former communications director for Ted Cruz's 2016 presidential campaign, now an MSNBC political contributor, Rick Tyler, and Donnie Deutsch is with us. And also with us, NBC News Capitol Hill correspondent Casey Hunt. All right, Donnie, I'm just kidding. You're okay.
You're okay.
Is it good? I think Failure Friday. Let's hashtag it.
I call it Impotent Friday.
Impotent Friday?
It's really, it's so stunning with all of the huffing and puffing, I'm going to blow your house down.
Yeah.
How impotent and what a complete adjunct failure.
I'm going to stick with failure.
I'm going to stick with impotent because it's really, it is the actual word. He's actually, amidst all of this, and you know,